I might like take the next like 3 or 4 days off. I'm not sure. I feel like right now, I think there's like too much of a combination of things that are driving me insane. And I'm either going to like dramatically divert the way that I engage with people, or I just have to settle some things in my brain. And I've already like bounced a few ideas around. I don't know what that's going to look like. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm going to axe any introduction of me as progressive or far left, and I think I'm probably going to cut ties with anything that has anything to do with that from now on. I don't know if I'm going to ever associate with any of that. The spaces are driving me insane. I think the people are mostly horrible, and the ones that aren't calling them out don't like make it. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Is Ludwig part of those spaces? Yes. Ludwig is like the worst type of person. Ludwig is like the guy that stands in the watchtower. Like he's not actually killing Jews in the concentration camp, but he's making sure nobody gets in or out that's not supposed to. I think the combination of things I think right now that are overloading my brain too much are there's a combination of things that are happening that are driving me too insane right now that I don't know if I can handle all of them. So it's irritating that any type of insult is greenlit towards me. Okay. There is a bad faith summary or explanation of anything I believe in or do, generally excluded from all of these places, either explicitly or implicitly. I think the things that are driving me the craziest, it has to do with the concept of like the cry bullying. I think is what so I don't like that when I fight with people, all forms of insults are like okay for me. So whether it's making fun of personal stuff, whether it's making fun of my sexuality, whether it's making fun of my being racist, like all of these are okay, which is fine for me, but not when I can't do anything in return. It f***s my head up way too much. I would much rather fight with Nazis who will call me racial slurs that I can go hard against than fight with cry bullies who, if you say anything, it just is, this is too much. The cry bullying is way too much. For the bad faith summary or explanation of anything I believe in or do, I don't really care as much about that. Like, people are always going to do it. What I don't like is that the people that do this are people that shouldn't even have an opinion of me. And it's people that are retarded. That drives me crazy. So the slime dude, the dude who's dad crack OD'd in front of him or whatever, that guy, he doesn't know anything about anything that I do, anything that I talk about. I don't need him to say anything good about me. I don't care. But he shouldn't have an opinion about me, and he shouldn't be talking about me. That just drives me crazy in conjunction with all these other things, right? It drives me crazy when retards try to summarize or talk about anything that I do and then give this like huge audiences, and then it gets greenlit by everybody else. Obviously, I'm hardcore. Oh, and it's always done just for like clout too. Like, it's not like these people have like any measured position here or like feel very strongly about this. It's always like, well, I have to do this because this is like the popular Zoomer take. Like, this is what we have to say. It's just annoying. Obviously, I'm hardcore. I'm banned from Twitch, and I'm never getting invited on any of these shows, which is on its own is whatever. But obviously, I have no chance to correct the record or fight against any of the obviously stupid things they're saying. And then my community being way too accountable of me, like, makes me want to kill myself. It's way too much. I can't handle. I think I banned like 500 morons yesterday. I just got the idea that like I've got like a whole community of people that are, call me cucks, send me death threats, send me whatever, make fun of 50 million different things. And then I post a picture of Ludwig's autistic girlfriend crying on stream for attention because she can't raise money for her stupid shows anymore. And then it's like, oh my God, this is too far. Like, bro, these people, like, Ludwig has greenlit so much retarded shit to me. Like, he is such an invertebrate, like, spineless. It drives me insane that I have to treat him with kids' gloves while he, like, greenlights, like, every type of, like, thing against me. I can't. There's too many different factors here that are, I can't have all of these. So I have to figure out, so I have to change something. The first thing is just dropping all pretense of how I deal with people. So, hold on. The first one is just dropping all pretense on how I deal with people. So I greenlight everything. It's like, okay, well, if we're gonna make fun of this, if you're gonna come at me, then we'll go after everything. I don't give a anymore. Obviously, there are pros and cons to that. Can you give us some examples of the Ludwig stuff? It's hard to push back on him when it's so sneaky. It would be nice to lay it all out with a manifesto. It's not worth it because he's such a cowardly. Like he just kind of like will float in between all of it. Stuff for Ludwig. I mean, like, what is it? Like he had a really weird slanted telling of a story where he was trying to pretend that like Melina was like walking, or Cutebot or her friends were walking around trying to find people to fuck my girlfriend at some event, at some file event that he was hosting or giving commentary to, some Smash Kids event, which was not true. The way that he framed it was obviously not true. He blamed me for doxing Hasan in between slurping loads out of his nutsack. He was on stream saying that I was the one that initially spread his dox, even though I was talking about a story that had already been published like 3 days prior. He blamed me for that. He took down a story because Hasan said that he was going to stop his ass if he actually left up a video where he made like a 2-second clip where he joked about something that Hasan had said about the streamer privilege thing. And Hasan was so unbelievably sensitive, more sensitive than the head of his cock after Ludwig spent 2 hours polishing it with his tongue. Okay. He was so sensitive that Ludwig deleted that whole video, lied about why he deleted the video, and then reposted a new video where he blamed my entire community for harassment because of one random DM he got from a guy on Twitter who had nothing to do with me. He's like the most cowardly, subhuman, like spineless and I've like tried to, sometimes I think I've expressed frustration, probably mainly. Oftentimes I try to like high road it because it's like, whatever. This is all true, but what does Cutie have to do with this? Cutie's also a cuck. She sided with Casey Trent. She like has harassed the fuck out of me in the past a ton. Like we were like kind of okay, but like also I just don't give a fuck. If you associate with somebody like that, I don't care anymore. Like what? Like the idea that like the weird slime dude who failed to revive dying dad in front of him or whatever because he was too busy passed out after drinking all night. That guy like making a weird comment about me in the show, which was honestly whatever. You want to make your throwaway comments, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. For him to make the throwaway comment and then go into Reddit and like, oh, I've got a friend who's in Palestine and Destiny's a piece of shit, and then go into Twitter and make another thread. It's like, bro, you're making so many fucking threads about me. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's just so irritating. God, it's so fucking irritating. Holy shit. And then obviously like Ludwig is co-signing all of these fucking attacks, right? Because it's like within the contract for Hasan that he only gets so much access to his cock, I guess, based on how many attacks against me he lets slide on his show or his Twitter or whatever. It's just, I can't, yeah, it's too much. I can't handle it all. Yeah, Jesus, it's just way too much. Did you see Ludwig explain the vibes thing? Yeah, I don't know. Every person I've met in real life, I've had a pretty good interaction with. I'm not a very rude person ever, but everybody like likes to make shit up, I guess. I mean, I shouldn't necessarily blame Ludwig. Like, he might just be reading scripts that Hasan sends him. Like, would you blame an actor for, you know, what the writer is telling them to perform on screen? I don't know. Maybe it's not actually Ludwig's fault. Maybe I should be blaming Hasan for sending him a bad script instead. What would Ludwig have to do to make you change your mind about him? I don't think I can say it on YouTube or I'll get permabanned. Should I talk to him? No, I have no desire. He's a subhuman. It's worthless. These are all worthless people. Yeah. Like I said, I don't want credit or props or anything from these people. I wish they just wouldn't talk about me. It's so irritating hearing them say anything about me. And then like all the other stuff that piles into this is just, yeah, these like all these factors like coming together is like so much. You know, he needs a shout out. You are rage. Yeah, actually, he seems relatively measured. For the most part. I don't really care if people don't like me. Yeah, but it's just like, it's the lying, and then it's the cry bullying, the like going as hard as you want, and then I can't counter with anything without like my community swing the out. Did you see Pokemon liking Ludwig's tweets? Yeah, female Ludwig would like Ludwig's tweets. That's not surprising at all. She also like has to keep her caught up with whatever community she needs to be a part of. But I mean, what do I need? I don't need Pokey's opinion on Israel-Palestine. It's about as valid as her opinion on anything else. Is the Poke Bridge burned? I don't know. I'm so bored of like the I don't even know what you would call them. Like the mainstream safe opinion crowd. It's like the influencer crowd who always has to have the public safe, the PR safe opinion on everything. Normally I wouldn't care, but then I end up getting thrown under the bus by a bunch of people that are functionally retarded. And it's just, yeah, it's irritating as to me.